The idea that you can love your sport more and also perform better was something that it took me the best part of 15 years in endurance sport as an athlete and a coach to arrive at. And so, whilst this course is long, it's not going to take you 15 years to do. If it does, you've taken too long. But the idea is that this is going to fast track you to exactly the same conclusion, to allow you to be free enough to enjoy the sport whilst also performing better. Now, I realize I haven't told you much about me, and I hate the part of any presentation where I have to speak about myself, but my name is Joel Enoch, and hopefully by the end of this course, you'll have got to know me quite well as I tell you a few more stories from my experience within sport. But the headlines are that I'm a world champion aquathlete in 2023. I won the world age group champs over in Ibiza. And the interesting thing about that is that that was a race where I didn't care about outcome. I wasn't trying to win. I was employing all of the tactics that you'll learn about from me through this course. Rather than trying to win, I was trying to move well. Rather than worrying about the logistics of the event, I didn't have to because I'd spent a significant amount of time making sure that I understood all of those factors. I'd done contingency planning for what went wrong, like the change of direction of swim course that they told us about half an hour before the start of the race. None of these things worried me because I'd been through a process, and that's the process that I'm going to teach you now. I'm also an award winning endurance coach, coaching a professionalized triathlon squad for the best part of a decade, and then moving into British cycling, where I was a Paralympic cycling coach for a couple of years. I'm also a athlete mentor, performance lifestyle advisor, and have experience in other areas like strength and conditioning. Outside of sport, I'm also a dad and a husband, love cereal, probably a little bit too much, Marvel films, and a good quiz. This is my take based on, a pretty significant amount of experience, and not just the experience kind of theoretically, but I've put all of this into practice. It's helped me, it's helped dozens of athletes who I've worked with who've also gone off and raced elite and world champions, and won world championships. And therefore, I hope it's really useful for you too. That's probably enough from me. You'll hear more in future lessons. But I think now it's time to move on to a couple of bits of admin, and then we're going to get started with the learning.